It's another K-Town beat.
YouTube, it's your boy, Mr. Outliner. I'm back. Hey, look, don't forget, always like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend or tell a friend. You know how we do it. This the haircut he want. I try to show y'all what it is. Moved it kind of quick, but that's basically the haircut he want. There it is one more time. This is the haircut he want, and that's what he gonna get. We gonna hook him up with it, right? So, I know y'all seen me do a video on him before, and I'll post a card to show. He had waves before. I did a wave haircut tutorial on him, so look for the card. It'll pop up any minute. I'll go back in and put it in, but you can see he went from waves to this. So first thing you want to do is get your guideline together, and I'm using my cordless masters. Now they are not zero gap, so I wanted to use the clipper exactly how it comes, and I wanted to do exactly what it says on the box. So it says it opens up to a 1, right? So after you get your first guideline, I cleaned it up with my Wahl Detailers. I came back, and now I'm using no guard open, and I came up on it. So I'm creating a second guideline basically. So from there you would go open to close, and you would just blend it in as much as you can. Like I said, it's not zero gap, so I would have to come back with my Wahl Detailer trimmers to try to get the rest of that line out. If not, I use another clipper that's zero gap to remove that line. After that has been cleaned up and that line is being almost removed, you come back with the one guard, and I'm going open to close again. And sometimes I use this method, sometimes I use different methods. It just depends on really how I feel about the haircut. Now, this is the safest way to do a fade, from open to close. So, like I said, you go up about half an inch every time, and make sure you're using the C motion as you're flicking out as you get to the top. Now you see I'm using the same technique that I did right before this. I'm going open to close, and I'm working it down until I get the blend that I'm looking for, and then after that I'll come back and clean it up a little bit more until I feel like I can go to the next level. One thing I want you to pay attention to, I got my zero guard right here, but one thing I want you to pay attention to is where I'm placing my thumb, because I'm actually pulling the scalp in order to get into the cracks or get into where the hair is that I can't actually get to. You want it to be on a flat surface, so pulling the skin helps make it flat, right? So always remember to stretch the scalp if you can, and use the corner of the blade. That's what we're doing right here. And now I came back after I used the zero guard. I came back, no guard. I'm just still cleaning up, detailing until I get the look that I want, and then I'll go on to the next thing. Here I got my 2 guards, so I'm doing open to close again, same motion, same step, same technique. I'm not bringing it up that high. I'm just really staying in the dark area. That's what you want to do. You want to stay in the dark areas, and you want to work it down. You want to fade the dark area to where it blends. And I'm constantly combing his hair down. If you pay attention to it, I'm constantly combing his hair down in order to, be able to see how the hair is going to lay and what parts I need to attack. Right? So you see the blend is now it's starting to come together. And, it might not come out perfect right when you're doing it, but detailing is a part of the game, so you have to come back and you have to do a couple other things. So I came back with my 2.5, and I'm staying low. You see where I pointed my comb at? I'm staying kind of low, right? So I'm just want to knock those dark spots out. That's all you want to do. You want to detail until those dark spots are gone. And you go up in a direction. You go from, no guard to a half guard, or 1 guard, 1.5, 2, 2.5. However you're doing it, whatever steps you're using, and then you use those same steps in reverse to come back down and, detail the fade exactly how you want it. right? So just look at what I'm doing here. So I'm still using the corner of the blade. I'm still using the same steps. I'm just making sure everything is laying down. I just want the blend to be perfect. So you have to take your time here, and it seems like a lot of steps, but it's not. Once you get used to the repetition of it, it's muscle memory. So this goes by pretty quick. I can do a normal haircut, and like this haircut right here is like 20 minutes, right? If I'm not doing it for the camera and I'm just really concentrating on what I'm doing, it's 20 minutes. Although I don't look to do it for 20 minutes, but I know I can do it in 20 minutes. So, because I'm so fluent with it, I can almost do this with my eyes closed, right? So you get people sometime in the comments, they like make, certain comments about skills and all that. Like, man, a lot of this stuff is just for camera, But like I said, and you use a little clip over comb here just to help you out with the bulk, because sometimes the guards may not allow you to detail it the way that you need to. So you have to incorporate clip over comb into your skill set. It's very important that you know how to use that. So after you get it down to kind of how you like it, you come back and you clean up the bottom of it. You see I removed the line. So after I edge them up, I might see something dark that I don't want, or I might be cool with how I look after I line them up. But if you do, then you just come back and you tap the areas. Like I said, everything might not be perfect right away, but if you take your time, you'll get there and get it to how you like it. Pay attention to how it blends seamlessly with this clip over comb. I keep a guard on my clipper to help me out sometimes, but you watch how the fade it blends better after I use the clip over comb, right? Look at it, and I'm still using without the clip over comb to help also. So it's a combination of things that you need sometimes in order to achieve a certain type of look. See, you just push it up against the scalp and you lean it out towards you a little bit, and once you see the part that needs to be cut in between the comb, then you run your clipper across that part. Now you see the fade looks much better than it did right before this. So like I said, work diligently towards what you're trying to do, and you'll achieve the look that you're going for. On this side, I'm not going to talk a lot. I'm just going to let you watch and see the same steps that I applied on one side that I applied on the other side to get the same look. So we're going to speed it up a little bit, but just watch the same steps that I take to achieve the same look. So after all that is done, the next thing you want to do, we're going to just create him a natural lineup. He's not worried about having a super sharp line. So what we do right here, we just start from the middle, the high side, which was this side, and we just work our way across slowly but surely. Start from the highest part in the middle of his hair. He has it's thin right in the middle, so we want to be conscious of that. But you want to take your time with the edge up. That's the best thing to do. And to keep it natural, you don't have to push it back always to get a sharp lineup. As you can tell right here what I'm doing, I don't always like use enhancements. People be, it's like every haircut you see sometimes it's like, oh, it's enhancements. So people always say, man, can you do a haircut without enhancements? I'm like, yeah, like I've been cutting for so long before enhancements. Like, so doing a lineup without enhancements is nothing to me. Like I really was against using enhancements up until about, I want to say 3 years ago. I kind of embraced it because I realized that that's where the craft was going. Like just like the man units and things like that, like the craft is going in that direction. So now people use pencils to do lineups, and they call it a makeup pencil or something. I mean, that part I haven't incorporated. I'm not sure if I will, but sometimes you have to do some of the things that the craft is doing in order to be able to charge a certain amount. The fibers enhance the look, so you can charge a certain amount for it. Some things is just business, and if you're gonna compete on Instagram or something, then you have to be able to take good pictures. You have to have good picture takers, because you almost got to take a photography class. But anyway, so look how I'm working the lineup. I'm not pushing it back. I'm just cutting it. I'm letting the clippers do all the work. I'm taking my time, and I'm just tapping and going. His line is natural. The cut looks good. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Let me know how I did in the comments. You know what I mean? So anyway, I don't know the name of this cut, but it's kind of like a drop fade with a curly top. I'll say that. It might have a name for it. I'm not sure. They showed me pictures of haircuts, and I duplicate them. You know what I mean? So anyway, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. You know how we do it. Until next time, love, peace, and hair grease. I'm